Hello, everyone, and welcome to Conversations with Friends on the Brahma Kumaris Miami site, and also in other places. They show our videos show up. And basically, just to tell you, if maybe you haven't watched, we're always in search of people that we feel are making a significant impact on the world. They might not be making the front pages of the New York Times, but they're doing something that's really, to me, significant and creating change in the world. And I've been amazed over the last few years doing this program to meet so many people out there that really want to do good in the world and really want to help others. And it's very inspiring. I know for me, and I think the people that come on they're just like extraordinary people. So you're about to meet an extraordinary person with extraordinary talent. So I'm not going to say much more. I just want you to meet Kyoko Kimura. Okay. And I'll just say one more thing about her. I'm using that word extraordinary. She is one extraordinary musician and harpist. Magnificent. Kyoko, it's a pleasure to have you here in Miami, or we've actually had you've been here a few weeks ago. And I have had the good fortune to meet you quite a few years ago in Peace Village, where I think that you do performances and you play maybe at least every year, right? And it's all about you. And I want to say one of your close friends, the harp. So tell me about how you came to playing the harp and realizing that it could be used to help others and help in the healing process of many people.
Thank you, Meredith. Nice to see you again. My harp playing journey started in a very strange way. I used to play the flute, and I have a master's degree in flute performance, and I thought I was doing very well playing the flute and also using the flute music for doing spiritual service. But about 10 years ago, I felt that whatever I wanted to do with the flute and flute music, I've accomplished it, and I wanted to challenge myself to learn a new instrument. So I have been a music teacher. I used to teach elementary, middle school, high school kids how to play musical instruments. So I've tried all the instruments.
Well,
And so I had to think hard which instrument I have not even tried before. And that was harp. So I thought, okay, let me challenge myself to learn the harp. And I found a teacher who was a classical trained teacher. And she taught me how to do the form, fingering, the basics on how to play the harp. Then I found another teacher who is still playing healing harp music for the patients at the hospitals. So I started the lessons, and I was just learning to play the harp and learning to play different genres of music, not just classical, but maybe Celtic
Mm.
or some folk tunes from different countries. And then one day she said, Kyoko, I think you should go for the certification program, which I did not even know existed.
Mm.
So she has been training people how to be a certified healing harpist. So I said, okay, let me try. So that was the beginning of my healing harp journey.
Beautiful, but it really is the beginning started long before that in a sense, because you say that you were performing. I mean, you were playing a lot of different instruments, one after another from childhood. So you were born with this, I mean, like just a magnificent talent, and you were able to move from one instrument to another until you just had this amazing relationship with the harp, right? I mean, it was something
Yeah.
that it sounds like you spoke to it, and I don't know if to call it it, is it her, or the harp spoke to you and said, just stay with me, right? Because you've been doing
Yeah.
this ever since.
Yeah, I
For how many
feel this
years?
is divine intervention that
Mm.
came.
Yeah.
How many years have I been playing the harp?
Hmm.
Is that your question?
Yes.
So I remember renting a harp in 2016. I was looking
Mhm.
at the receipt, so that was 10 years ago. But when I went to the store to rent one, because I did not know how to play, I had to ask the store person, can you pick a harp for me to rent?
Yeah.
So this was how beginner I was.
Mhm.
And after taking lessons from these two teachers and getting the certification of being a healing harpist, I practiced and learned different songs and also learned the art of creating healing, soothing sound, as well as, bringing out the peaceful vibrations when I play.
So you're saying it's like another step, healing
Mhm.
sounds. I mean, one thing is someone sitting and listening to you or to any, other musicians where you do have an experience, you feel relaxed, inspired, but you're taking it to another level, aren't you?
Yes.
A level of where something will happen within the person. I don't know whether it's the soul gets awakened. I know for myself, and I think I've shared this before, I was awakened spiritually in San Francisco, where you live, many years ago, and many, many years ago, over 30 years ago now, more than that, a lot more than that even. And the music came on, and I felt something happening, like I was in another time. And I'm only sharing this because I went back and started listening to music. I don't even remember, they didn't even call it new age music then. I don't know what they called it. And then within about a few months, I ended up at the Brahma Kumaris Meditation Center. That
Wow.
music was in San Francisco, in a little restaurant with my husband and his partners, his business partners. And from then, and that I ended up at the meditation center. It just opened, and that changed my life. So
Wonderful.
to me, it's music, and I still don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to me. Was it a call, like a call to the time? And I know you have performed at the Call of the Time events at Peace Village with many distinguished people who come together to think about how they can help create change, positive change in the world. And you perform every year there, and I've been there quite a few times, been lucky enough to be there. So is there something, that happens with when you say, healing and like a shift that happens inside with the harp?
I think it's the peace
Mm,
that
mm,
I have been meditating under the teaching of Raja Yoga meditation by Brahma Kumaris.
yeah.
So we learn that our original nature as souls
Hmm.
is peace. It's
Hmm.
the first nature, original nature.
Yeah.
And we can express peace in different ways, but sometimes not through words. Sometimes it's just smiling or having peaceful thoughts, uh, just having very happy, friendly feeling towards someone. And we can do that through music also. And
More than anything else, I'm feeling that it is more than anything else. I mean, you talk to anybody, I would think that they've had at least one piece of music that has had some effect on them, right? Or more, could be a lot more. I'm thinking of course, the piece, it's called Hallelujah, the famous song with
uh-huh.
that my hero who left the body some years ago, he that was his song, and I'm blanking on his name now, and he's so famous. Oh, Leonard Cohen. Leonard Cohen. And that's been heard by people all over the world, and people, when they hear it from all countries or anything, they feel a brotherhood or a sisterhood when they're together in a room, and the effect that it's had. So music is maybe more powerful than words, right? It can be.
I think it could be the language for the souls. We have different languages as human beings, and sometimes we cannot communicate because we don't know each other's languages.
Mm,
But the vibrations of peace, happiness, we can all relate to.
mm,
We understand,
yeah.
internally, we can feel it.
Sometimes people don't even know that they're not peaceful. I didn't know that I wasn't so peaceful. It's almost when I started and I heard that music in that little place, something shifted. And part of it, I want to ask you about this, was I felt like I was back in time, like another era, another age. And I felt that peace and that well-being, which I don't think I had felt since I was a child. I think I felt happy. I wasn't unhappy or anything. And I was very, interested in things and everything. But something happens, it goes beyond the body, doesn't it? As you were saying, the soul.
That's true. Yeah, it is beyond the body.
Yeah.
It is not something we try to create externally, it's coming from inside. And what I learned from Raja Yoga meditation is that it is already within.
Hmm.
Just have to
Hmm.
express through our thoughts, through our smile. And
Yeah.
I like to use the music to do that because I love playing the music. And I remember I played at one of the facilities I go to, and there are many musicians who are hired to play at the same facility too. So
Hmm.
I asked the activity director, "Oh, you have many other people come and play here."
Hmm. Yeah.
And she said, "Yeah, but you bring different energy here
Oh,
to me."
yeah.
So she was feeling there's something about Kyoko and Kyoko's harp music that's different from other people's.
Mm. And people feel it. So again, I don't think people often understand what it is. I mean, I don't mean just with you. I mean, with when they hear some kind of music that, oh, it awakens the soul. Maybe the soul has fallen asleep for a long time. I know I had, the soul, my spiritual part I was so active. I mean, active in my life and busy with my work and everything that I didn't even know until I actually went to the Brahma Kumari Center that I was missing something in my life. But then I stepped in, and music always played a part, because we always meditate to music. And so you're out there as a spiritual teacher with the Brahma Kumaris, and your way is through your instrument. And that's just a beautiful thing. It's almost like you have a little pal there, right? Saying, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And I know how hard you work. That's one thing about you. And I don't know so much, but can I share that we were, when you go to Peace Village, the retreat center, often you'll share a room with somebody, while you stay there. I hope this is okay. And I would come in after a meeting and program or everything, and there you would be practicing for the next day. And I was so lucky because I would like get ready, go to sleep, and go to sleep to your music. And you didn't stop. I mean, for all, you played and you played. And I feel like that was really a very lucky thing. On my trips, I don't remember how many times, but more than once. And in my life, seeing your passion for it, isn't it? It's not a job, definitely not a job. But then music isn't a job, is it? For most musicians, they do it from the heart, from the soul.
We just want to play for ourselves and for others.
Mm,
Just want to
mm.
play, share, share the creativities and
Uh,
share the beauty.
have you seen, um, when we talk about healing, I am assuming that you've even had experiences where people, and maybe in some of these senior citizen homes or assisted living, where maybe the person went in depressed or sick or something, and something shifts when you're there after you play. Does
Yeah.
that happen? Yeah.
Mhm. Because I usually play different kinds of music. I start
Mm,
with one of my compositions, which nobody knows, but
mm,
they really become relaxed and mellow down. Then I play classical music that they probably heard before. So they
mm,
have this feeling of, oh, I know this music. Yeah, comfortable, comforting.
yeah.
Then I play some Celtic music and Broadway tunes and oldies, and they can relate to that. And they start singing. Even the memory care patients or the residents,
Yeah.
they start singing
Mm.
to songs like Que Sera, Sera.
Oh,
And it's
interesting.
a
Yeah.
joyful, yeah, experience. People
Ah,
sing into my music, yeah.
that just the music. I mean, I always say the music awakens something in you, but I'm wondering if it even does something more. It says, come along with me, continue your journey, continue your journey to positivity and well-being and things like that. It isn't just, oh, I heard some music, let me leave, It's not like that, is it?
Yeah, and people singing together, it feels like family. We're in the same room, singing the same
Mhm.
tune. Yeah, yeah.
I'm wondering if you go back in time, that was what was done, wasn't it? And maybe that's when we had a healthier planet with people, performing was very important with music of the culture of the country and a coming together of people. I'm not so sure we have as much of that. I mean, I haven't done any studies on it, but that kind of feeling of people, the togetherness of people and a feel good experience, really feel good.
I think
So,
it's often common, used to be
yeah.
in
Uh-huh.
Europe.
Hmm.
People learn instruments, different kinds of instruments, and
Mm,
play together. It used to be called chamber music. So they sit together in a small room and listen to each other's music or play with each other. So that was like the entertainment. Today entertainment is very different.
yeah.
That's what the people used to do.
Mhm. Like, every time I think about this coming together and people feeling good, and I guess I'm one of these people that almost would like to go back in time, because I do feel in there, even though we've had rough times in the world, it's not like everything's been just really fantastic, but there were these moments of time where people really did come together and they did share through music and have experiences together, this togetherness feeling. And it could have been, music. I would think music more than anything, right? I mean, art, dance, but music really, it does awaken the spirit, doesn't it? It can.
Definitely.
Yeah. So why don't we show another a little slice of your life, your wonderful, special life where you're just on a mission to help people, right? To help people heal, help people enjoy, help people awaken, right? Spiritually. Even if they don't know what that's about, it happens, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to show something right now, some photos, I think. Yes. There you are. And in all these different places, huh?
This was also Kauai,
Oh,
place called Princeville.
you've been around, haven't you? in the best sense.
Yeah. This was in Peace Village Retreat
Yeah.
Center. Yeah.
That's a retreat center for those who may not know about the retreat center. And I'm constantly telling people about it and telling them to go. And every
Mhm.
once in a while, I'll find out that somebody I know wants to come or want to experience what happens at the retreat. It's a meditation retreat center, for those that don't know, in upstate New York. So you come every year, maybe once, twice, maybe more, to perform there at, come from, as you said, San Francisco, not a short drive, right? Not a short flight,
Long.
but and that event, that I've been there when you perform is really about people coming together that are kind of active in the world, doing something to help the world. And often they come and they're a little bit like pessimistic about the world. So many bad things happening, and they come and people that I've known for years, very well-known people, media people and others, often feel very, very like fearful of the world. But when they
Sure.
leave,
Mhm.
after you perform and after these amazing conversations, walks in the woods at Peace Village, right? Um, what else? Incredible vegetarian and vegan, if you'd like, food, right? So much meditation rooms. They leave, excuse me.
In a few days, they
Yeah,
transform.
they transform, don't
They
they? They,
transform their attitude, their visions, how they look at the world, and we become more friendly to each other. So yeah, we create very friendly atmosphere
yeah,
in a short time. Yeah.
it happens. It's just an amazing experience to be there. Now, I know they can't get you every time they come because you're not there all the time. You live in San Francisco and you're doing all of this, I call it transformational work, in your town, San Francisco. Um, but they can, if they can go to Peace Village at some time or go to something at a Brahma Kumari center around the world, wherever they are, right? Because you've been all over performing, change happens. And it's not by force. You're not forced to change. It's just the soul decides it's ready, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the realization of the soul. Yeah.
Yeah. So you must be very fulfilled in your life. I mean, I think when you're on a spiritual path, you become fulfilled, but you're constantly using your talent, and you've been given this talent to help others, right?
Yeah, I've always wanted to play music,
Uh-huh.
the
And you
music.
do?
But most of us sometimes end up doing something else. So we teach,
Mhm.
so there's a steady income. But
Yeah.
but the bottom line is all the musicians want to play music, you know? And so this is my dream come true, playing the music for other people and being appreciated for it. And I arrange all my music. So
Hmm.
it is sometimes I play the cover tunes, but I arrange it so that it sounds soothing and relaxing and healing.
Mm.
So I really enjoy the process of rearranging the music.
Well, so the whole process, I like what you're saying. You're enjoying it. It isn't like a job, which is a beautiful thing.
Mhm.
Because most people in the world, they have a job, or a profession or whatever. But my feeling is there's always something everybody can do to help others. So you might not have the talent you have. I know I don't, but there's something, that we can all make effort for. And I feel
Everybody
that
has.
just by listening to your music, I feel different. And speaking of your music, please let us know how you can get to your music. And it's not that hard. Go to YouTube, right? And
Yes, I just
what?
released my second virtual CD.
Mhm.
It's called Birthday Special because I wanted to make this CD for my mom's birthday, which was May 31st, just a few months
Recent? Yeah.
ago. And so all the songs
Mhm.
and some were my compositions are the songs my mom used to like hum when I was growing up. Some were Japanese songs, some were Western, Broadway tunes.
Mm.
And so it's actually for her, but I think
Ah,
everybody can enjoy.
yeah. So you have lots of music on your site. So maybe repeat how they get to that.
Yeah, so it is called Birthday Special. You
Hmm.
can look up on YouTube. I think
Hmm.
it's available through Amazon Music and Pandora, and then type my name, so it'll come up.
So that's that easy. And, there's a lot of music out there today, but like it's so nice that you can meet you right now and then go back and find your music. And I'm sure that a lot of people will want to hear more. And I've been listening to some of it, and it does what I feel when I listen to your music. I feel happy, lighter and not caught up, because sometimes we get caught up in the things that we have to do, right? Oh, I'll do that later. I'll listen to some beautiful music later. Right now, let me clean the kitchen. Um, Let me make dinner. Let me do this. Let me walk the dog. I don't have a dog, but it would be on my list. Yeah, so it's very easy to get this kind of music, and I would recommend, and you can tell me how you feel about this, is that people listen to it regularly and start to see the feeling, because it's all about the music is beautiful and wonderful, but it's also about the healing. And that to me is how I see you. You're healing with your music.
I also have a website
Good.
called Harp Heals, one word,
Oh,
.net.
mhm.
Harp
Harp,
Heals
harpheals.net.
.net.
Okay. Everybody remember that. And of course, her beautiful name, Kyoko Kimura. And the gift that she's been given, you've been given a gift in this lifetime, right? A talent and a desire to help others. And this gift, you're paying it forward as you do it, other people will change. And this really is the time, isn't it, now for transformation?
Yeah, that's true. Everybody needs to know that they are souls, and souls are peaceful originally.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our only problem has been we've forgotten. Now it's time to bring it back, right? Remember.
Peace and happiness, both. Yes.
Beautiful. So again, it's peace and happiness, and just we should be feeling good more than not, right? We have our moments, but and that to me is what you're all about. So I want to just thank you for joining us and being part of the program. And of course, you're the leading part of the Brahma Kumaris uh, organization, not just, in California, but throughout the world, because you performed all over and people know you. And, as you pay it forward and do more and more, others will see you and do the same. And that's what it's all about. Yeah,
Oh,
what's your
okay.
word to
I
people
thought you were
that are feeling hopeless right now in the world and feeling like, oh, the world is so terrible, or.
Yes. So, first get to know yourself.
Mm,
That
beautiful.
we are spirits. We are
Mm,
free, and the world can be what it is, but we have the pure self, pure core that is something peaceful, beautiful, loving, and joyful. And so when we get to know ourselves, we get to know other souls too. They are just actors in this drama, big drama. And
yeah.
we are all actors playing our parts beautifully. And so enjoy playing the part and enjoy watching other actors' part as
Play
well.
their parts too. So thank you for just your beautiful insights, your
Thank you for
magnificent
having me. Yes,
healing music. This has been a real pleasure.
wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. And I will see you again soon. Maybe in Peace Village, maybe in San Francisco. You never
Please come to
know.
San
You
Francisco.
never know. Actually, I had an awakening at 17. Yep. In a bit of one, not as strong as later, in San Francisco on my way up north to Oregon. By myself. I was going to go live on a farm where they were helping kids become more into ecology and helping the world and everything. That was a long time ago. So that was another experience I had. So thank you, San Francisco. Yeah, right.
Yeah, please visit
Um,
us
yeah, we'll see you
soon.
again soon.
Thank
Om
you.
Shanti. Thanks for joining us.